like we are now back up and running. Should we give this franchise mode a go? We've got franchise mode! Right, what would we like to call our franchise mode? Come on then, Grim, give me a suggestion.
Beta be beta.
Beta be beta it is. Beta be beta.
Beta be beta.
What we could do is put a little star there.
Nope, it's not going to let you put anything. So you can only have one word.
You can put space.
Oh, you can put space in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Beta be beta. I'm ready.
Dun, dun, dun.
Apparently I've now got 100 of the conservation points.
So can we pick where in the world it is? Which will then give us our temperature. Oh, that's cool.
I don't think so. Chill out a moment. Just wait a second. I can just spin this, but I can't use it. Select your biome. So, what we've got, okay, when we eventually get the game, okay, is a desert biome.
Makes sense.
Grassland. That's the one we're allowed to go and play in now.
Yep.
Tropical. Temperate. Taiga. And tundra. Tundra is where the penguins and the polar bears live.
I'm going to say it now.
What?
2 of those are really cold, or cold.
Yes. So we can only go to Asia today.
Which makes sense. So where else can you do? Asia, Europe, North America, South Central America, Africa.
And Oceania.
Well, it's nice to show them some Oceania love, but you're not putting any Oceania animals in.
So we now need to have our new zoo name.
I picked the...
So let's call this...
Beta B Asia?
Beta B Grassland.
Right.
But you need 100 conservation points every time you create a new zoo.
I like that.
So you have to earn conservation points. It's only 100, so I wonder if that goes up.
I want to say off the top of my head, the tiger was 400 conservation points.
Now we can pause and we can read the franchise mode beta. Welcome to Planet Zoo's franchise mode, and thank you for taking part in our beta.
Woo!
You're welcome. Thank you for letting us take part in your beta.
You rock.
You rock. Yeah, why am I copying what you're saying?
I don't know.
First steps. Go and play the tutorials. Seriously, it's a good idea. Well, we had to go and play the tutorials because we couldn't get into franchise mode. In franchise mode, you'll be able to build your dream zoo from scratch, adopt animals from a trade centre, and once you've started breeding animals of your own, put them up for adoption by other players. Cash will be tight, so you'll have to start small and work your way up to more prestigious animals. Planet Zoo currencies. There are 2 types of currencies in franchise mode. Cash, brought into the zoo by guests. This is used to purchase entry, buy food, drinks and souvenirs, and make donations after having had good views of the animals. Cash is the lifeblood of your zoo. It allows you to build the infrastructure, hire staff and purchase some animals. Conservation credits. These are obtained through challenges, daily logins, trading with other players, and importantly, releasing animals to the wild when they are in their prime. Oh, so you don't want to release old animals into the wild.
Which would be a good way of circumventing death. You just ship them out.
Yeah, you ship them out. Conservation credits are used to adopt high-tier animals and trade with other players. So you can trade conservation credits, or you can trade animals using conservation credits.
You can buy and trade with conservation.
With other people. Helpful hints. Donation boxes. Make sure you place donation boxes near habitat viewing locations. Otherwise, you will not generate your zoo's full potential. Placing staff facilities. Placement of staff facilities is really important. Staff walking between jobs is incredibly inefficient, so keep facilities near where they have to work. Work zones. Staff are at their most efficient when constrained to areas of work. Use the work zone system to make sure they're focusing on what you need them to do and not undertaking too many disparate jobs. So that's like the staff rota system in Planet Zoo.
I think so,
Panko, yeah. Power. This is the bit that'll interest you.
Whoop!
Both staff and guest facilities, plus a number of other objects, including exhibits, require power to function. The effective range of power systems and what is and isn't covered can be seen using the heat map mode. Guests will be really unhappy if they walk near any staff facilities, including power and water treatment. You can see these items are impacting your zoo by using the heat map. Use staff paths to separate these working areas from the guest areas. Animal welfare. Make sure your animals have enough living space and check their other needs. Happy animals also equals happy guests. Happy guests spend more money. Animals with low welfare will not breed and may attract protesters who will make your guests unhappy.
Oh.
I think the idea of having a few protesters means you're famous, doesn't it? Isn't that a symbol of just acceptance that you've got protesters?
You get kind of, if you're a rock star zoo.
Yeah.
I think.
Right, trading animals. You will need a trade centre to acquire animals. Animals adopted are moved to the trade centre storage, which has limited capacity, and you will then need to have them moved to a suitable habitat. Staffing. Each of the staff members have their own roles, and you will need each of them to maintain and successfully run your zoo. For instance, you'll need caretakers to transport animals and keep litter off the path, which will help keep your guests happy. Thank you for reading. There's lots of additional information in the help text and Zoopedia in case you get stuck. Have fun and get breeding the Planet Zoo team.
Get breeding the Planet Zoo team?
Well, it's from the Planet Zoo team. I don't think we want to get breeding with the Planet Zoo team.
No. Okay.
Okay. I've already got 7 notifications.
Wow.
I need a keeper's hut.
Yep.
I need a trade centre.
Yep.
I need a veterinary surgery. Yep. I need a quarantine.
Yep.
I need a workshop.
Yep.
I need a research
Yep.
centre. I need a staff centre.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm not even going to think about any of them. I'm going to have a quick look like this. Wow. Look at the entrance. Look how big our map is.
That boundary goes pretty far.
That's the boundary there. And it goes along there. That's quite cool.
That is a decent sized chunk.
It is a decent sized chunk. Bearing in mind that actually, in all truth, the enclosures don't need to be that large, and I was zoomed out quite far then. Right, so barriers that we've got.
Oh, we're going through everything.
Oh, we are going
yes.
through everything now. I can actually look at stuff, which is the important part.
Hey, Bits. Hello, buddy.
Hello, Biscuit the puppy.
You woken up, ready to go?
Okay, so we've got Habitat Gate, we've already seen.
Yep.
We've got a track airlock.
Wow.
So if we put that down there, so that's another type of gate. I'm guessing that's a very secure kind of gate.
Also looks like it could be for vehicles to go through because of the lights.
Oh, yeah, okay, well, that's pretty well worked out. Right, we've got...
Oh, that's cute.
A guest gate. So is this one that allows guests to go into certain habitats?
Oh, so if they want to go into the peacock and that
Yeah.
sort of thing. And the tigers.
Yes.
Yep.
We've then got a wooden habitat gate. I imagine that's for... Oh, hello, Biscuit. I imagine that is for when you have things like tortoises and stuff that don't move fast. It's just a casual gate.
Also, if you had an open area, you could potentially then put that gate down.
Yeah.
Make a path, like board up either side of it so that they can't see if you had like a staffing area.
You're right, you probably can do. You've also got, that's a
Ooh.
wooden version of the track lock gate.
Yep.
That is a null gate.
So that's the invisible gate.
Define the perimeter of a habitat where a barrier isn't needed, e.g. a river for animals that can't swim. Cool. So that's for the glass. This all getting used to putting down. Oh, that's nifty. So that's a glass fence.
Yep.
I'll take all this down in a minute before we start. So then we've got wooden logs.
How much cash do you start with in
39,000.
Oh, okay.
But hang on, I didn't click onto wooden logs. There's some wooden logs.
That wooden log's nice.
Like that. I like the rustic
Is that for bears?
Also, you can drop it right down. So you could have that for some of the smaller animals that won't climb over.
Oh, yeah.
For guests to look over. Red brick we've seen. That's our red brick.
I like that.
This is a bit of an interesting one.
Corrugated?
Corrugated. It's a very casual look.
Not
isn't
exactly
it?
picturesque, I'll say that much.
No. I wonder why you'd use that. Chain link. Used to be a staple of Zoo Tycoon. Again, not attractive, but it has its home because I think if you were say surrounding like giraffes and zebras, that kind of thing, that would be fine.
Also, imagine a lot cheaper than glass.
Oh, I think we're gonna like this one.
Oh, is this the hedge?
This is hedging.
Oh, so of course you can adjust the height.
Yeah.
Then you could have. Oh, okay.
So when I click on this, we can actually drop it down.
I like that. As in, I like the angle.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the angle.
I like.
Right.
I
I
like.
want to
that
just
you
have a
can
little
do
look down these. It's a very neat hedge, isn't it? But I like the look.
that. Yeah. Well,
Why would you use that?
No, well, you could do it low level. That's what the maze is made out of. Things like that. Well,
The
most
maze
of the maze
actually,
might be
yeah, I was going to say it looks like it's some topiary. Right, so that is our fencing option. So what we're going to do now, hopefully, is get our money back.
Oh, well.
And then, so that was barriers. That's all barriers.
Yep.
So then we go habitat.
Should break this down.
We'll break this down. Okay, so in here, okay, for your geekism now, like thinking brain, that you know, there's your heater and your cooler. We already played with them with Nancy.
We did.
Okay. We've then got enrichment. We're going to break the enrichment down as well. Ooh. Interestingly, we only start with climbable enrichment. Now, I think we've probably got to do some research in this. Let me just check we're not filtered onto anything.
Just reset all filters.
No,
Yeah,
we're not.
doesn't. No.
So, all we have is the climbable components, which is the bit where you can make the... Oh, look at that full platform one.
Cool.
That is really cool. Oh, look at that as well. So that's the tables. That's two of them together. For people like me, that's really cool.
Yeah, you can build and chain them together.
There's not too much there that I've got to do.
No.
I really like that. That's a ramp. Okay. So we've got food and water.
Yep.
So that's food. So arboreal feeding platform. So I imagine on top of your climbing stuff, you can probably put a feeding station.
Oh, that would be considered like the mandrills. Oh, yeah, it says there. Mandrills, the ringtail lemurs, can climb up to the top, and I like that.
Another one. A large food bowl, so that's for the ostriches and the peafowls.
Yep.
Small food bowl, same people. A food cage that can be used by the reticulated giraffe.
That's fancy. It looks like a medieval torture device, but you put somebody in
No,
there.
it just looks like a hay rack.
Oh, okay, or a hay rack. Different strokes, different folks.
It's a hay rack.
Yeah, I'm just thinking you could chain people in that.
I'm thinking it's a hay rack.
I'm thinking Wicker Man.
Madman. Right, so then we've also got the generic food trays that we've seen. So that's literally African dogs, tigers, the Formosan black bear. We're going to build something for that in a minute because I'm intrigued. I think we need to get that down.
Yeah, we'll see black bear.
The Nile monitor, grizzly bear, snow leopard, timber wolf. Then we've got these round troughs. Now these seem to be more for like elephants, zebras. Again, for your sort of savannah animals.
Yeah.
And they go down. And then water-wise, now I remember when you first saw this water pipe, you got super excited by water, didn't you? Ages ago. In one of the first clips that we saw, and you saw this water.
Oh, I like the old style water pump.
Yeah.
Aesthetically, it looks really good.
It's very pretty, and that can be used for pretty much everything, it looks like. Troughs, so for bigger animals. And that's like a smaller trough, again for the bigger animals. Then we're going to look at, so that's bedding. So they've got bedding in this that you have to put down as well.
Yep.
So that's just generic bedding. So extra large, large,
medium, small.
But they all cost the same.
Yeah. But then again, it's only $10, so it's not.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa. Okay. So this is the
dressage stand.
That looks like an indoor riding school. This is the large zoo shelter.
Yeah. I suppose elephants.
I'm just going to do a quick size comparison between that and our entranceway. But what we could do is, how much that costs? Only 1,000. There we go. So that's large. That's medium.
May I?
Yeah.
That's small.
Oh, well done, Don.
I was
yeah?
working it out.
Yeah.
And I saw a pattern.
I'm going to say there's a bigger difference between large and medium than there is between medium and small.
Large lives up to its name.
I'm wondering what is going to fit into large. It's
got to be elephants.
It's got to be
surely.
elephants. Maybe the unrevealed animals so far are like, I don't know, dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. So they definitely
Ginosaurus.
said we're not doing dinosaurs, but they haven't said they're not doing dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. Right, again, we're going to sell these. I don't know if we get all the money back, but so they are the shelters that we've got. Right, next we're going to have a quick look through nature. Aloe vera.
A lot of these aesthetically look very similar to Plancos.
You say that with the brush of a man with limited love of flowers, don't you?
Oh, good. No. I use the foliage. I use foliage to cover all sorts of mistakes in that in
African
building.
daisies, aloe vera, they're not in Planco. They
are.
No.
What I meant was more the aesthetics.
Oh.
That, it might be a different plant, but they look very similar. Some of them look very similar.
That looks cool.
That looks
what
very
is
cool.
That?
King something?
That's beautiful.
That does look cool.
That's really cool. That's a King Protea. Oh look, that's a big large bunch of them. That's really nice. Labrador tea. That is Labrador tea. I like. Lobster claw.
Oh, they're nice.
That is stunning. Imagine that in a tropical Bengal kind of tiger enclosure, if it lets you.
I assume they're the bedding bits.
Yep, that's all your bedding pieces. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not good with those. Oh, and we've got a Swiss cheese plant. I like that. Different variant. Twin flower.
Oh,
that's very pretty. That's even prettier.
Almost like bluebells.
Yeah.
Do we just click on one of the bluebell ones that we've got down?
Yeah. And then it tells you the biomes.
I was looking to see what the level of customization is, because you used to have to change the colours of certain ones. I didn't know if you could change the colour of them. It doesn't look like it.
No, I don't think you can edit them like that.
But it does add
but it does,
coverage and things.
It does tell you what the coverage is, which is helpful when I was just now trying to work that out on the other map, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that is quite cool. So we're going to just get rid of our flowers. And then we're going to take a little look. My favourite, rocks. There's quite a lot of rocks.
You got proper into rocks with Blanco.
I am really into rocks with Blanco. Desert rock, 1, 2, 3. Doesn't tell you the size.
No, we apparently love that desert rock.
That's a nice desert rock.
You've guessed you got heart on one. Oh, you've fallen out of love with that desert rock already.
That's rock cladding, so that's for the inside of fences. I'm guessing. Savannah rock. See if we get a bigger one of them. That's a better size. Wow, that's actually quite large. Always freaks me out scaling in these games.
I can only imagine the scaling in this one is on the smaller side compared to Planko. Because on the whole, you're not dealing with massive roller coasters,
no.
So your scale's got to be a lot smaller.
So we've got temperate and tropical down now. Tundra rock. There are tons of different types of rock.
These are different. These slate ones that are almost flat.
That's all your cladding.
Yeah, I like them.
So pillar cladding thin. These are all building tools as well, and you can probably quite quickly start building with them. So that's our rock collection. Now, and then trees. Just hundreds of trees.
Carpet moths. Spooky stumps.
Interestingly, oh, that's plants. Oh, that's gardening.
Ooh.
So that section is gardening. So these are all things you can pop into a garden. Rocks, and then these are plants. But is there a filter to make it just trees? New World is obviously the one that we've not seen yet.
Yeah, we saw that earlier when we were looking at research.
So different, lots of tree stumps, lots of moss covered. Grass is a little longer, I apologise. That's very cute.
It's a rock with some mossy...
Yeah, and some
That's
pink
nice.
flowers on. Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
nice big cherry blossom tree. They are, oh, that's an interesting thing, price as well. So not everything costs the same. So those cherry blossom trees are actually $70.
I think all the trees, looking at all the trees seem to be around 70 mark.
They're expensive. That's pretty. Anyone else noticing that there's no snow-covered ones yet?
They don't come snow covered, do they?
Oh yeah, because it can actually snow.
It generates on them.
Yeah. That's a. Oh wow,
Oof.
that is a giant red cedar. Wow, look at the size of that. What we should do is now get the big animal shelter out and put that next to the giant red cedar to see how big the giant red cedar and the animal shelter are. I'm going to do that. 2 secs. There we go. the giant red cedar
Lives up to its name.
is bigger than the... I think we should like size everything against the giant animal shelter.
Okay.
And that's got to be our kind of benchmark. These are stunning, but I will get into some gameplay in a moment.
Oh, look, scroll up a second. Scroll up a little bit more. They've got, look, the different
The
moss,
ivies.
like the ivy coverings, because
So
there's only
what
like
we can then do...
a handful of them. If you come off tags, and
I'm just doing something.
that's what I was wondering. If you go off the tags one onto the other clipboard,
Onto which clipboard?
oh, so it's still there. I was wondering where
Yeah.
all the aligned to surface and stuff was.
Let's switch align to surface on. There we go.
That's nice. That's a much nicer,
Immediately we're starting to make this look our own.
and that is a much nicer effect than the Planko one.
Yeah.
Way nicer.
So, ooh. Let's just get rid of that. That is really nice. Now, I saw we've also got some vertical ivy as well.
There's a lot you can do with that.
That looks
It's nice.
really good. I mean, already, okay, so those people that say they don't like building stuff, like me,
Yep.
okay, but you can, this isn't where I was actually going with this, but we're playing, so that's the point. It's beta, we get to play. You can take this shelter, this boring, generic, Planko, Planzo, whatever we're going to call it, Funtime Shelter, okay, and immediately this side is now starting to look ours.
Oh yeah, I've always said
It's such a simple
yeah,
building tool.
the Planet series is such an amazing set of tools.
Their tools are just so simple to just make stuff look like your own. And it's so easy, and that, I think, you know, and we can immediately start popping these on the front. Now I know that, you know, this in an actual you can move them here, but in an actual enclosure these might not be an acceptable type of plant to have there, that kind of thing, but they still, you can make stuff your own so quickly. That's what I love. Now what's this? This is vines. So then we've got, if we go on the other side, yeah, we'll do battle with our giant redwood. But the vines are here. A large curtain, smaller curtain. And what are these? These are vines that go between. So these are ones that actual animals can go on, aren't they?
They do look like it.
So if I was to...
Yeah, climbable.
Yeah.
It says in the tags.
So it's climbable, and if we now...
Also, interestingly, can we go tags and set to climbable on the tags? No, on filter. Can we go filter? Can we go climbable?
That doesn't seem like it's spelled right. Okay, so filter.
Oh, you want to actually select it?
Sorry, can you?
So oddly, it doesn't show. Unless we spelled it wrong. Did we spell it wrong?
No, I spelled it right. I copied it from.
Okay.
I didn't think it looked right, but I copied it from there.
So once we click,
CLIM.
what if we click the tag? Okay.
Huh.
We go property. Actually, that might be a better way to do it. Climbable.
Climbable. So if I delete that tag, there we go. Has that done that?
So if we select all of this,
Yep.
it's all
Try climbable. Not climbable.
okay. Oh, they're climbable. So all the trees and stuff.
All the trees are climbable. We'll play with that some more.
Yeah, I think filters might not be 100% working right now.
That or my brain's not 100% working.
Mine never overly is. Don't worry. I find you can work on a good 15%.
Right. Okay, so I think we've looked enough at nature.
Yep.
Alright.
How long is it going to take to get refunds for all this?
Yeah, I do need to refund myself a little bit, don't I? Super quick at clicking.
Bing, 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 bing,
Bing, bing, bing. Bing. There we go. Oh. Don't want that. Right, we're back at our plane park. So, now we're going to have a look at facilities. Guest facilities first.
Of course.
Guests are our most important people.
Apart from the animals.
Yeah. So, let's have a little look. ATM.
All about that money.
Oh, I'm going to just need to place a path. 2 secs. Oh, pretty.
Got to get to them in a minute.
No, but I need to place a path.
Alright.
Without placing a path, I can't place
You get
any
so
placeables.
excited about paths.
I love pathing. Look,
Oh,
logs.
logs. I like that.
Oh, right, okay. That's our log path. No, this is what was happening to me earlier.
What's that?
These ones down here, right? They don't seem to want to, There we go. Got beach board path. Excuse the wobbly paths. Crazy mosaic. Herringbone. That's similar to the concrete one in Planko. Palace. Oh my grief, look at these tiles. They have improved the look of the paths. Not the placeability of them, but the look. Look at these. Look how stunning
Yes,
that is. You've
cool.
got to admit that's brilliant. Oh, and that. Oh, wow. Am I really getting this fruity of a path?
You love paths. I don't know what it is, but you do.
I'm so
paths.
sorry. Look at these. That, I think, will be like my main path that I have all the time. I say that now and then I'll just go for a boring path. Actually, aesthetically, those have been improved from Planko. They're more detailed. Oh, look at this.
It's kind of nice you're going for a Moroccan
Yeah.
theme. That'd be really nice.
That's very detailed. Anyone that happens to join us, I'm just staring at a piece of path. I apologise. It's also quite cute.
The log one.
Yeah.
Mm.
For near our bears. For when we build our bear habitat.
Oh, yeah, for a more rusticy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the the theme park I started that was a very rustic theme park.
Yes.
That would look really cool. As if somebody found that lot and just dumped it on the floor. Right, now we can play with facilities. We have an ATM. So back to your question a couple of minutes ago. Are these customizable? And yes, it looks like they are.
Yep.
So they're
That's good news.
fully colour customizable, which is really good news. So same theory. I hate to keep saying this, but you've got to refer back to it. Same theory as looking
I
at
like the fact
Planko.
you can set the price.
Yeah, you set the price, and you can synchronise those prices across your zoo, which is pretty cool. This is so both of them are in here. So that's for in a minute we can build ourselves one.
Yep.
Okay, that's a donation box which we looked at in the story mode. However, we didn't actually really get. She didn't really let us see much, did she? She was quite
over there.
she was
Over there.
bossy. Yeah, we were around and around and around. So that's quite nice. Gulpy Soda, the Information Centre, Looney Balloons. However, these are the pre-built ones. So this is our Gulpy store.
Very generic.
Very generic, isn't it? Look, there's a power unit. That's an air conditioning
Aircon,
unit. It's got drainage on them though, and like little what's that called? Guttering.
Oh no, I like it, the attention to detail is
Very.
always amazing.
So I'm going to say Chief Beef is going to be the same.
Yeah, it's the same building. And what's that?
Shops.
Double one?
Yeah. So that's that's a shop shell.
Okay, I like that.
So they've given us a shell to drop them into, so you can choose which ones you want. Interestingly, one of my questions was about which of the souvenir stands you get. Well, Looney Balloons is obviously here. That's a large toilet. That's a very basic toilet.
That hasn't changed what it looks like.
No, they've given us very... very basic.
Hang on 2 seconds. I understand. Okay, we need to bear in mind, is it because we haven't unlocked all the other researches? Yes. So we need the themes.
So what we need to do is, if we go zoo. Oh wow, we can even just start on this screen. So, our opening hours.
Yep.
The fact we're called Beta Grassland, we're closed at the moment. We're going to close the zoo.
Yep.
Nobody needs to visit. Ticket prices. Land utilised. Yearly land tax. Guest happiness. We'll go to research. You need a research centre?
Nice. I like that.
Okay, right. Ooh. That's all of our reputations. That's our view, our inspect. No reports are available.
We haven't been inspected yet.
Okay. So this is about education, inspections, conservation, guest happiness, animal welfare, reputation, scenery rating. And this is our guest stats. They're a lot more condensed down.
Guest thoughts and everything, I like that.
I arrived, it wasn't open. They were just seeming to be placing large shelters and big redwood trees.
Just a massive shelter covered in vines.
And then playing with vines. And a redwood tree that they were going, that's mighty large.
And paths.
And bathing.
Paths that went nowhere.
Paths that went nowhere.
It's 37 degrees centigrade at the moment.
Well, it is a grassland savanna biome.
It's hot.
Okay. Oh, a bit more detailing. The loans are quite beefy.
Mm.
Do you know what triggers me? Tell me what triggers me in this.
That it should go small, medium, large.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, okay, when I'm panic getting a loan, okay, I am quite likely to hit that one when really all I want is 5,000 loan.
No, I know you. You're going for the 75,000 loan.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Marketing.
Cereal.
So, cereal boxes, poster campaign, and newspaper. Oh, there we go. TV commercials. And then online campaign. Oh, that's cool. This time they've actually named what the online campaign is part of. So that you've got your Gulpy video,
banner ads.
yeah, or your viral video. That's quite cool. We don't have any animals or habitats or exhibits or quarantines at the moment. We also shouldn't have any staff. No. So vet, vendor, security, mechanic, keeper and caretaker. We've got some facilities that we've opened up. They're not going to be profitable. So what I want to know... Okay. It said we needed a research centre.
So that's going to be... We're going to get there eventually if we keep looking through all these.
So, utilities.
Power and water.
Would you like to look at the utilities?
Oh, the generators.
Shall I put you a generator down?
So you start with a generator at the entrance, I guess? Yeah, the entrance has 3 of them in.
Oh, I could put the heat map on for you to power. It looks to me like...
Is there power? Yeah, so the entrance bit is...
powered?
Yeah, the entrance bit. Looks like there's a circle around it already.
Oh, yes. And I put another one down.
Yeah.
So it's a very small circle.
Oh, yeah, you're going to need a lot of these.
Going to need quite a few of these. Okay. Switching off the heat map now. And we've also got a water treatment.
Same. This seems the same size area.
Yeah. What I'm just trying to do is place it. There we go. And we switch that back on. That's quite a big area, actually.
I don't think that's the same. That's the same size.
I think that's bigger.
You think?
It's still a big area. I mean, you're not going to be worrying about having to put too many of these down in the park.
But you don't need to be entirely over it either.
No.
That's what we saw with the Glil one. They only covered a small part of it, and it still cleansed all the water.
Okay. Viewing devices and speakers.
Ooh.
So an ambient speaker, that costs a lot more than in Planco.
How much is it?
$100.
Ooh.
Conservation Education Board. Oh, there's an education heat map, people.
I think go on the side of the building as well. That's cool.
So I put it on the side of the toilets.
Hopefully it doesn't give information regarding the toilets.
And it now will have a zone, I'm assuming, once I've got...
I think... No, it's not a zone. So it's showing that is not giving a lot of information. It's not making people happy. So I think as you research and get more knowledgeable and better education, those things will increase and make people happier.
Educational speaker. Exhibit Education Board.
Ooh.
Habitat Education Board legs.
Ooh.
Habitat Education Board. So that's the big boards we've seen. That's a stand.
So is that the legs plus board? So that's it already built?
Yep.
That's cool.
And that's a music speaker. Oh, it actually plays the Mambosa music.
Oh, you can hear it.
It just literally went mum.
That's cool.
Oh, that is actually quite cool. Right, we're not going to place that there. Right. So we have done utilities. We've done guest facilities.
Yep, we're up. Yep, we've done those.
Yeah, no, I'm just having a quick check. Sorry. Okay. Next, we're going to transport rides.
Choo-choos.
So we have the steam train. And he's quite big. We're not going to place that down because that'll bang quite much. It won't. I know the steam train, it isn't me. No. Transport rides. Building a transport ride starts at the selection of the ride in the transport ride section of the object browser. First step, create a preview of the station, which then can be positioned along by the mouse. The station can be rotated and elevated before placement. Once the station is placed, a preview of the track is shown. The previous piece can be placed by left clicking or manipulated before placement. Same as the one bit that I spent.
Yeah, same as Planko.
Same theory. But look, what's that there? Look at the picture.
I can't see it from all the way over here.
You're going to need to then come in and have a little look then. Because I can't move that across towards
What
you.
What does it look like?
It doesn't look like a train, but it's in a station.
I think they all kind of run on tracks. What about if you click on the train? Can we change its aesthetics? Does it just...
Actually, I'm wondering what that was. That's a monorail. That is a monorail.
No, it looks like tracks. Double tracks. I've no doubt they will put a nice sleek bullet train style monorail in.
I think it's a monorail track. Right, train.
Edit track.
So you can edit the track, which I don't want to do. You should be able to edit the cart. So there you go. Track colours, car colours.
Okay.
So you can completely change the colour of it. Make it bright pink. I need to change the main colour as well.
What's the colour chart next to it?
This?
No. If you click on... Right, what's the colour chart option next to it?
That's the same as,
okay.
say, if you were in using
Yeah.
paint or something. So we now have an official...
Willy Wonka.
No, it's Cuddle Beta Land.
No, we're not using cuddles because it's
Okay,
going to be
alright, what's
deleted.
it called? Beta B
We're
Beta.
in Beta Grassland.
Beta Grassland and Beta B Beta. Okay, we're going to close down the problem train. We don't really want to see that with the problem. Right, okay. Back to facilities. So we have our train.
Yeah.
It's a big box for just a train.
Hopefully they'll add more. Hopefully we'll be able to research more.
Oh, my favourite section, but they're very... Oh, this is very limited again. I wonder if you research stuff. So, basic bench. Oh, that's a recycling bin. And a normal bin.
That is the same colour.
Yep. Picnic bench. Security camera. Need a security camera on our toilets as well. Security signs do not disturb.
Dun dun dun.
Okay. Do not feed. We need one of them for you.
So if you've got a window by
So don't
a
knock on the
sleeping
window.
area, yeah, don't disturb, don't. Yeah, be quiet.
Zamu pafu.
And what's the other one?
Do never have food.
Did never have food.
They never have food.
Did never have food.
Okay. So that is benches, security,
Yeah, that's everything.
bins. Staff facilities. So these are the the boxes that we decorate.
Yep, and then they've got, I assume they're going to be the same art style as the toilets and that.
So we have got a Planet Zoo Keeper Hut, small.
Mm-hmm.
We have got Quarantine, small. Research Centre. That's one of the things that we want. I have a research centre.
Whoop!
Right, now if I go back to zoo management, just a moment.
There's research.
Oh, you need a workshop as well for your mechanic.
So at the moment it's veterinarians.
Okay.
What's the bronzy goldy thing at the top? What does that look like?
That looks like a currency to me.
Okay.
Some kind of currency. I think that's probably the is it conservation? I don't know. Points? Maybe you get points for like achieving things. I'm just looking at this. This isn't what I expected to see.
So that's veterinarians research. So there's a workshop do the other bits. So you workshop.
Okay, so hang on. Back in
we go.
facilities. That was research. That's small building for staff. That's trade centre. That's veterinary surgery. That's a workshop. Back into staff management. Workshop.
Yeah.
Okay, people. Now we get to see some
Transport
pretty
rides,
stuff.
Indian theme. Indian scenery. Oh wow!
So the Indian themed scenery
And you get the blueprints.
and the blueprints. The New World, which I'm going to say now, we saw a little bit of when they very, very first premiered this at was it E3?
Well, no, it's that blueprint, the
Yep.
triangular building.
That's the one they
That's
put
the
up
one
this
they
afternoon,
uploaded.
isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Habitats. So barriers, so different types of barriers.
Yep. Oh, Gabion. That's what we're gonna get for the barriers.
Beg your pardon?
Gabion.
Oh, chain, concrete, electric.
Zzz.
Oh, one-way glass is quite a way along. So actually, some of your more delicate animals you can't get till you've researched all of that.
Well, you could do, but you'd have to be.
Very
People would
careful.
not have a big viewing area.
Yeah. Okay. Classic theme. So that's the theme that Bernie's original zoo is basically designed on. So again with the blueprints. Staff facilities. So that's how you get your larger huts and everything else. So large research centre, quarantine and staff room. Food shops. Pizza Pen, Cosmic Cow, Chichi Chiki. So these are all exactly the same as Planet Coaster. Transport rides. So there's
4x4
the 4x4.
adventure. Yep.
Would you like to look at the power one?
We have already seen it, but go on, let's click again. See if there's anything new. Yep, wind and then solar.
You're very excited about that.
I'm very excited about wind.
Drink shops. Same as Planko.
Foxy coffee.
Foxy Coffee. Shelters. So more blueprints.
Yep.
And souvenir shops, which were in. So they have gone with the same. I wonder if they're going to be like zoo themed mementos.
What do you mean?
So is there going to be like zoo animal shaped balloons?
Yeah, you'd imagine so.
Animal shaped hats?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the ones we could almost have at the start.
I would guess so.
Can't wait to see a few guests running around with those. Okay, I like the mechanic. The mechanic, I think, is going to be one of my favourite places to be.
Yeah, I really like that.
quite excited by it.
And I like the fact that the mechanic's not just the dude that repairs things.
No, he's got a purpose.
Can you imagine him tinkering away? Oh, can we go into his hut?
Yeah. Do we knock first?
Well, there's nobody in there at the moment, so...
Oh, wow.
Number 1 hammer.
Sorry. Look, English PowerPoint. 3 pin.
Yeah, wrong way round, though.
Oh, is it? Sorry. Oh, that's just cute as. Hang on, we've got to go in here as well.
So this is the research
This is
facility.
the research facility. La Plaza. Oh, what's over here? Saprum. Trying to see if I can see her research notes as we know what other animals are coming out. Look, that's like a Planko disc there.
Yeah.
How to sit at your computer.
When many moons ago I used to play Warhammer Online, and it took a bit of doing, but if you could rotate your camera and zoom it in to just right, you could actually read the banners.
Yeah.
In game, and when you actually read the banners,
they were all really weird messages, weren't they?
they were actually messages to the gamer saying,
Yeah.
"You seriously need to get a life."
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I'm looking for
That.
here. This is so detailed. This is super detailed. I'm going to have to put down some of the huts now so we can see what's inside them. Sorry. We're not really going to get to making a zoo this evening.
but it wasn't never what that was
It's
about.
not the intention.
No.
The intention is to just see everything.
Yep.
So we've got... Put down the zookeeper hut. A quarantine hut. Can we afford one? Yeah. The research centre we've looked at. Zoo staff building. Let's see if they've actually done anything with that. Cause
Yeah, they have.
I don't remember seeing anything.
You can see inside already. There you go.
Sorry. There we go. So we'll have a look inside the trade centre. Super spinning. Stop it. There we go. Veterinary surgery. That was user error, by the way. That's not like a... And then we've got the workshop. Right, where would you like to visit first?
Might as well go in order. Let's go vets first.
Okay, it's a big building.
I suppose you've got to have an animal.
Do you think you have to get it down straight away as well?
You've probably got a little bit of grace period, but can't imagine much.
Look, it's the one that I keep thinking. It's a pit bull in a house coat. Definitely a sloth, isn't it?
It does look like a sloth, yeah.
I love this. It's just so detailed and beautiful. And we've seen it on kind of stills and everything else, and it's so cool to
But even,
actually
yeah, you see the people at
just
Gamescom
go
are doing
in
it, but
and look.
yeah, to do it
Sorry,
ourselves
I'm
is
really
amazing.
sorry about my bad camera driving. I'm going to zoom out, sort myself out. There we go. That's better. So we've had a look at the vets.
Yep. So what's next? Trade centre?
That's the trade centre.
Yep. Trade centre, I can't see any windows.
I get the feeling we're not meant to go in the trade centre.
There's no windows or anything, is there?
I'm also... Oh, hello, what's this? This is the staff building. So it's their rest room.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it's just look. It's an elephant clock.
Yep, I can see it. I'm going to try and get round to it. That is cool. What's on the notice board?
America derp.
Look, a man and his hammers.
And a bear with glasses. Kind of like Bono.
Yeah.
Like Bono bear. Got some
What-
cereal to the left.
They've got some donuts.
Oh, nice.
Cup of tea. It's kitchen roll. Good old kitchen roll. Toaster. Oh wow, look.
That's cool.
That is cool. Right, back out of there. Reset my camera a moment.
And it's the quarantine.
I don't know that the quarantine's got anything to look at.
No.
No. That's an empty room.
I think the biggest hint is if there's a glass door
Yeah.
on it.
So this is a keeper hut.
So this is where they prepare the
The food.
food, yeah.
Sorry. There we go. So the one that we must have seen in some of the footage so far must be the
yeah,
big one.
because that was huge.
That was massive. Whereas this is quite petite. I like it though. Right, Hofo Faro. We've all got their gloves and the knives. Nice knife set. Watermelon, anybody? And some meat on the side there.
I think I'll pass.
You don't want any of the meat?
I'm thinking it probably belongs to a lion.
Oh, okay, and you don't want to get up against the lion.
No.
Worse. So that is, and then we've been in.
Yep, that's the research
Okay.
and the workshop.
So that's all our buildings. Oh, the design of my new zoo is going really
Fantastic.
well, isn't it? I'm thinking this is stunning. Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. Right. Next, we have construction.
So these are all the individual components.
All the
aren't they?
individual components. Right, we're also a bit broke, so 2 secs.
Also, we want to go straight to blueprints, don't we? Although I can't imagine there's going to be a lot in blueprints because we need to research a lot of it.
I don't think there is.
Oh, we shall soon find out.
I'm just getting rid of the train.
Yeah. No, the generators.
I can't see blueprint.
It's next tab. It's got a tab for itself.
Oh.
So yeah, it's
There's nothing, is there?
so my blueprints.
These are just the construction
Yeah.
items.
Oh, hang on. Surely the go down the blueprint list. That should be everything. I was thinking I did download the one that they gave us.
Yeah. We'll have a little look at that in a minute. Right, I think, because I dashed straight home from work,
You did.
gonna take a 5 to 10 minute break, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm going to start playing a little bit with this franchise mode.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna pop this all onto here.